We're rolling. Whatever.
All right. First off, Coach, yesterday you said that yesterday's upset of Wesleyan was the biggest win in program history. What does that make this?
Sometimes things change 24 hours later.
Obviously, a lot of familiarity with St. Lawrence, play every year. Did that kind of help you in preparing for today's game?
It did. First of all, tip of cap to them. They're a hell of a team. Mike's a hell of a coach. I think Judge Murphy, 34, is one of the best players in the country, and I don't know that kid 44 is an absolute menace on the defensive side of the field. He was chasing us. We were running for the trees a couple times. But yeah, I mean, we started preparing for them, on Tuesday, right? This week we spent all day on St. Lawrence. Sometimes we'll spend 2 days on a team, but this was, one because of our familiarity with them. It felt like we could just fall back on that, yesterday and early this morning with some film and walkthrough.
Right. Obviously, I know some of your players are calling yourselves the cardiac cows after the game. As they kept coming back and then the team kept pulling ahead, did you ever feel like you had it in the bag until, or was it only once the final buzzer went?
Yeah,
It was down to the wire. So
yeah, I don't there's no it's never over till it's over. And we saw that kind of right at the end. We had a little bit of a lead, and then they came back. They're such a great team. They have so many weapons, and it was a 1-goal game. So it's not over till it's over. They had the ball with 17 seconds left or something crazy like that. Got a timeout and knew they were gonna have a set play, and yeah, it was a great win.
15 saves out of this guy helped right here.
No,
he was unbelievable. And to have the weekend that he just did, and I think he's just proving people wrong right now. He was second team all conference, and he's playing like an All-American right now.
All right, Tim, you said your mom couldn't make it to these games because your sister's graduating. What are you going to tell her when you give her a call?
Yeah, well, I already wished her happy Mother's Day, so luckily there's that. But yeah, shout out to Sandy. She's graduating tomorrow. My mom's there. And I told my mom I'd do my best to get her a win for Mother's Day. So to all the moms, you guys are the best. And, thanks for everything you do.
All right, finally, Elite Eight, first time in program history next weekend. I don't know who you're facing yet, but how does it feel? You've made it. You've done something no one else in the program has.
Yeah, I don't think it's completely sunk in yet. I'm gonna need a little while longer for that. But we knew going into this game that we had it in us, and going into the selection show or after the selection show, we knew that we kind of had a tough draw, and we would have to play 2 pretty perfect games to make it out of this weekend. But we knew we had it in us, and going into this game today, we were really focusing on how much we've changed since we played them earlier in the year, and yeah, I mean, we knew we had it in us. We knew how talented they were. They weren't going to go away. We went up by a few goals, and they ended up bringing it to within 1. But yeah, I mean, this team is gritty as hell, so we weren't going to go away either.
Coach, Ben?
Yeah, I question these guys' toughness mid-season, and we've been through hell and back. We were unranked coming into this weekend, bruised and battered and taped together with duct tape and super glue and everything else. These weekends are an absolute gauntlet, and I think we got the toughest, most blue-collar team in the country right now, and there's no one I'd rather go to battle with. That's for goddamn sure.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Good for you guys.